Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another interesting, or rather short, little unboxing to share with you guys, and we're going to be finding out what it is together because I have no idea. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. There's a link for Patreon right down below. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what it is that we've got here. Make some quick cuts with of course, the perfectly suited for unboxing knife. Razor sharp, doesn't need sharpening, don't ask me. We have a note. Fantastic. I love notes. All right, so here we go. Hey, MC, here's the... Oh, cool. Actually, so I've been wanting to look at this for like 2 years. Has been carried and used for light cutting, but never disassembled. You can do what you need with... Okay, cool. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Kevin, appreciate that. Oh, yeah, and he says, Instagram. Here, let's take a look here. There he is. Spider Knives EDC says, thanks and enjoy. Thank you very much, Kevin. Let's go ahead and get into this here real quick. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Okay, here it is. So this this is a Fox Radius, and you can absolutely buy these right now. I think they come in various tiers. This won some type of award, I think, in 2000. Was it 2019? Some kind of best overall, or most this or that. I can't remember. How do you... Oh, do you push down first? Oh, down and then... Okay, interesting. Very, very different. So this is what I'm doing here. This little button, right? Because it's locked in place. You actually have to push down and then around and then release, and it locks it again in the open position. Okay, that's kind of... It's a very different type of fidget factor, but it is there. So there's no real... I mean, so once you push down on it, you kind of can, like, do this, right? I wonder if there's a way to reverse flick it. I'm going to try. What kind of channel are you watching right now is the question that some new people have in their mind. I'm not good enough, but you can do that. It's kind of, it's super smooth, right? It's just a completely different experience than what I'm used to. There you go. N690. That's not my... I know what these probably run. N690 is definitely not my favorite steel for the price tier that this is likely in. But I also know that there are different steels available as far as I understand. Maybe I'm wrong. I think these come in a variety of different steels, or at least maybe there's like an upgraded version in M390 you can look at. I don't know. This version is G10. And then inside we have... Let's take a look here. Is it all G10? There's a little bit... Some type of cartridge... Yeah, there's some steel in there laid into the... Oh, it's all the way. It's all the way to the back. And it looks like it's on both sides. Okay, so there is some steel reinforcement in there, which is good. I'm not a big fan of seeing solid G10 or mainly solid G10 or just, you know, basically it's not just G10, but like any material. I just like to see it backed up with something. Cool. How they do... This is obviously captive, right? You got a Torx head on the front. How's the play? I mean, so left and right... Not really feeling anything unless I wrench on it. Up and down. It almost feels like that lock is wanting to settle in because I was wiggling it and then it almost like settled in and got solid. I imagine I can adjust that. But this is also a totally... I would guess it functions like a plunge lock. So, I don't know. I'll have to mess with it a little bit. But there's a little tiny bit of play. How much that matters in a lock like this, I think it's definitely different than up and down play. Like, for example, on a frame lock. Because those can slip. This, not really. But it's still much more satisfying. See, like right now, there's no play. No, now there's no play on it. So maybe it's just like it's variation in how it locks up, right? A couple of times I'm finding that the way that I want to grip it, I'm having the blade almost come down on my fingers, but that's probably because this is foreign. Like the way that you manipulate it is foreign to my hands and I just don't know exactly where to put my hands. But you can definitely manipulate with one hand. It's definitely, this is a right-handed mechanism. Left-handed, it's much harder. I'm getting stuck periodically wanting to open it, but I imagine, you know, as is the case with all, and I find myself wanting to disengage it and then like whip it down, right? As is the case with all things, it'll probably, you know, be something that I adapt to over time. Ergonomics are okay. They force you to kind of, it's kind of a 3-finger position knife. Not my favorite. The look of it's kind of neat. It's definitely, I mean, it's different. It's weird, right? So it'll be fun to take a look at. This is not a review. Obviously, this is the first time I've ever handled it or experienced it, so I need some time to kind of figure out what I think. And here in 2 to 3 weeks, you guys will get a full comprehensive review. In the meantime, like I said, this is the link down below, so if you want to check it out for yourself, you can. Hey, thanks again to Spider Knives EDC for sending this in. I really appreciate that. I think that's going to be pretty much it today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.